We're here with Tom Frinzi of Johnson & Johnson Vision. Tom, always a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, same here, Tom. It's always good to see you.
So, what is Johnson & Johnson Vision talking about this week? What are your what's your big releases?
Actually, there's several things really exciting happening in the organization. You know, we're fairly well through the integration process and kind of assimilating into Johnson & Johnson, but you know, both on our cataract side and our refractive side of our business on the surgical front, really some exciting things that are both kind of patient-centric as well as product launches across our portfolio. First and foremost, happy to announce that 350,000 Symfony and Symfony Toric IOLs.
Wow.
As you know, the first extended depth of focus IOL for presbyopia correction approved, now have that many patients around the world benefiting from it. So that's really exciting for us. On our Catalyst femto laser, also in the cataract realm, we're introducing a new mobile patient bed here that not only provides some patient comfort and ergonomics, but also optimizes workflow from a physician point of view, driving overall efficiency. We're certainly excited to welcome Tear Science to the new family of companies. I know you talked to Joe earlier today, and we're just thrilled to have Tear Science part of the portfolio. They now have their LipiScan and LipiFlow technology in over 800 eye care centers that you know, not only can diagnose and image meibomian gland disease, but then effectively treat it. So we're excited to add that to the portfolio. And last but not least, in our corneal refractive business, our eye design technology expanded its indications with a recent FDA approval for hyperopia with and without astigmatism. And we're also launching a brand new campaign around that, focused on as you measure better, you'll treat better. That really underscores the value of a customized wavefront guided treatment that's driving 2016 or better vision for the majority of myopic eyes. So a lot going on in the company, and we're really looking forward to a successful AAO here in the Big Easy.
What opportunity does Tear Science present in terms of getting into the optometrists? I mean, obviously you have great contacts there with your contact lenses and such, but what is this? What kind of new opportunities does this present?
I think it's a technology that really can serve as a bridge between the MD and OD community.
Yeah.
You know, certainly on the MD side, we know a healthy ocular surface is essential for premium cataract surgery, certainly has a place in corneal refractive surgery, and certainly on the contact lens side, the biggest dropout rate of contact lenses is dry eye. So we thought this technology just was a perfect synergistic approach to our portfolio and to help us on our mission to not only bridge MD and OD, but really on our aspirational journey of being the worldwide leader in overall eye health.
It's a natural synergy that hadn't occurred to me. If you cure the dry eye, you go back to using the lenses.
That's right.
Is this something to build on in terms of buying new, innovative technologies to sell to optometrists, or is this a one-off opportunity?
You know, I think we're gonna, if you keep the patient at the center of your thinking, whether that patient presents itself in an optometric office or an ophthalmology office, they have the same needs. And again, as we think about an overall eye health approach, we're going to look at technologies that appeal across that full continuum.
Looking at innovation, you've been in ophthalmology for a long time. I'm kind of curious. I'm trying to look back 10 years and look forward 10 years. How would you assess the last 10 years of innovation in ophthalmology?
I think it's been an exciting time. You know, what's happened in the intraocular lens field, what's happened in the cataract removal field with femto coming, with advances in presbyopia correcting IOLs and toric IOLs, the MIGs coming to glaucoma and certainly changing practice patterns there. So I think the last 10 years have been unbelievably exciting, but I'm equally excited about the next 10 years.
What do you see?
You know, I think transformational, disruptive innovation is real when you really change the way ophthalmic practices practice. And I think there's technology coming that's going to do that. You know, the ability to adjust IOLs, the adjustability, whether it's through IOL chemistry or whether it's through novel laser adjustment of existing IOLs, I think has the potential, if it works, to really change the way practices think about cataract surgery and almost eliminate refractive error from the vernacular. I think that's unbelievably exciting. I think the ability to use big data in the digital world to not only connect technologies and have them talk to one another, but connect facility to facility, doctor to doctor, doctor to patient, and close that loop, again, in this whole concept of eye health, I think is exciting. In the next 10 years, whether it's robotics, whether it's artificial intelligence, digital connectivity, when you think about it, the demographics, there's more patients than there are going to be surgeons. So therefore, you're going to have to be efficient, and one of the best ways to be efficient is to have that connectivity. So I think it's our future is bright.
There's so much going on, and you're right talking about the digital, and we talk about smartphones and how they're bad for our vision, but in many ways, I think they're going to aid people like yourself in selling and diagnosing and aiding the patients too. Aiding the patients as well. My last question, if you look at the pie chart of who's going to be making decisions for eye care going forward, how big is the patient pie getting? Is it getting bigger and bigger with each year?
I think, look at, I don't care if you're a millennial or a baby boomer or everything in between, all of us are online, all of us are taking a more active role in our healthcare. So I think certainly patients are going to play an increasingly more important role, but in our world, the ophthalmologist is going to stay central as well. And I think it's the combination of the two that will really, continue to drive innovation going forward.
Excellent. Well, always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, same here, Tom. Nice to see you.